What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Universal Bros Unplugged podcast, where we talk about everything Universal. This is episode 32, where we're going to talk about rides that are gone, but not forgotten. Retro Universal. That being said, let's get into the intro.
And we're back.
Alrighty, let's get into City Walk talk. What's going on in City Walk? It is official. Universal Orlando Resort has a new Hello Kitty popcorn bucket depicting the character driving a car. The bucket is available at Universal Studios store in City Walk. The plastic bucket is shaped like a car with Hello Kitty behind the wheel. She's wearing a red overall dress, blue top, and her classic red bow. This also including a couple snacks, being from real Belgian marshmallows and gummies that are shaped like fast food, such as burgers, fries. So, yeah, that's the new thing going on in City Walk, including some of the holiday stuff, which would be, all the decorations, the Red Coconut Club, which we did discuss before.
Right.
And, just overall Universal upping, slowly adding more and more to the holiday, spirit.
Very, very nice.
Very nice. Let's go wrap up City Walk talk.
It's fantastic.
The episode.
So, defunct Universal attractions from the past.
Gone but not forgotten.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to start at?
Well, I mean, from the get-go, I think people don't realize how many attractions actually have existed at Universal that aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we know all the surface layer stuff, like if you were to make them sort of into an iceberg list, right?
Yeah.
All the ones like we know Jaws, Back to the Future, Shrek 4D, Twister,
Shrek.
Confrontation. But there's actually like way more than that.
Yeah.
Way, way more.
Earthquake.
Especially in the 90s, man. In the 90s, they had a lot of attractions that I don't hear people talk about
Ever.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the Alfred Hitchcock Experience or Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Back when Universal was like heavily, pushing the whole thing about we make movies here.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
now, obviously, the only two main things that still... Because keep in mind, in the 90s, it was just studios. Islands of Adventure wasn't even... It was like just a concept that they were working on at the time.
That's true.
So, you have the Horror Makeup Show and E.T., which are the last real, true OG attractions.
Yeah.
That you can get a feel for what it was like in the 90s when it started,
Yeah. No, that is true. That's true. Okay, what's one that you would love to like see again? Like if you could.
Here's the thing. Let's say we were able to spend a day at Universal Studios in the 90s. Okay, so we're just talking about studios.
Okay.
I would ride probably as much as I could. I would maybe stay away from E.T. for the sake of time because we have E.T. now, thankfully.
Yeah, but E.T. fresh though.
It could be. I would still go.
It'd definitely be a different vibe.
But there's so much. I mean, I would even go as far as like going into like the Barney show where the DreamWorks show is now.
Yeah, that's
that
crazy.
that was a ghost town for a long time, many years that they didn't use that studio in the back of what's now DreamWorks Land. That was originally the Barney show. You have the Hanna-Barbera Fantastic Adventure.
Yeah.
The Alfred Hitchcock Experience. I mean, obviously, all of these closed within different dates, different kind of eras throughout the 90s and into the early 2000s. But yeah, I would love the opportunity to go to Shrek 4D.
Shrek 4D.
Shrek
Supposedly,
4D, Jaws, absolutely.
From what I've seen, like a lot of people said, like that one was crazy. Shrek 4D.
Shrek 4D was crazy.
That it was like really well done, and for the size of that studio, it looked huge.
I would spend a lot of time
there.
inside the Nickelodeon studio as well, and do the whole tour and go see, like when we talked about in our episode about Nickelodeon Studios,
like Nicktoon Blast.
Yeah, I would see if I was a kid.
The Jimmy Neutron ride.
Yeah, the Nicktoon. Yeah. That one, the first time that you and I ever went to Universal, a couple of those were still there.
Yeah.
I know that we, for a fact, we did go on Jaws.
Yeah.
We did go into the Jimmy Neutron ride, and we were also in Trek 4D.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just it was a different vibe than it is now. You
Also,
know,
honestly, I barely remember most of that. I
you
I
were much
remember
younger.
I remember Jaws vividly. That was like the only
Jaws,
one I
yeah, me
ever.
too.
That
That's
one,
the
it
most
made
like
such a big
I can see it.
impact.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I could replay it in my head
it just goes
perfectly.
to show, man.
How
Still,
good that ride
how
was,
amazing that ride was.
despite all the technical difficulties. Isn't
Right,
that funny?
right. I think in the era that you and I went is when they figured out all the kinks, and they were just having issues with getting the petrol to make the entirety of the ride function
I
to
mean,
full
it was
capacity.
for when we went, it was fully
Right,
functional. But we,
right. But that was
again,
towards the end. That was
yeah,
towards the end.
yeah, no, for sure.
Man, that was Jaws like in its prime.
Yeah.
Absolutely
But
amazing.
we seen it through two cycles actually, because
Did
we'd
we?
seen it. We saw it when it was like where they didn't change the plot so much, and then when they
Right.
did change it,
Really?
yeah, we did.
Expand on that a little
Because
bit.
the first time we ever went, we were a lot younger, but there was no burnt shark. You know what I mean? That was
Really?
still the original plot, and there wasn't the gas station, and the
Really?
yeah. And then the second time we went is when there was the burnt shark, and that time I remember the most because we went on it a couple times in that trip.
Dude, I cannot. Wow, I cannot remember.
Yeah,
That's the thing. I do
Yeah.
remember being at studios. I want to say, the first time ever, and we were tiny. Not the time that we all went and we were a little bit older. We were still kids, not adults. But there was a time when I was really, really tiny, and I want to say it was 2007, and I'll tell you why. I vividly remember being in the park towards the front, looking at the Universal Archway, and they had banners up that were promotions for that year's HHN. So I saw Jason, Leatherface,
in
and Freddie
2007.
in 2007 because that was that year's HHN 2007.
Mm.
I remember that,
That's
but
crazy.
that's very that's when we went with our aunt and stuff like that. That's very very early. I don't even know if you remember that. I remember. I have that memory.
I would have been what, four or
Yes.
five?
Yeah, you would have been just a teeny tiny kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. No, my most vivid memory of Jaws was that time that we all, just the five of us, that we went and we rode, and I was like, this is insane. This is crazy.
Yeah, I remember when we got into the boathouse. And
Yeah.
It's dark, but you can see like the light coming through the water,
Yeah.
right, from the outside.
And
And then
the skipper has the flashlight.
Yeah.
I kept thinking. I remember my one thought as a kid, because when we exited the boat at the end of the ride, we were in that area trying to get out of the queue back into Amity Island because it wasn't London at the time.
Right.
And I saw the other skipper come in to offload the group behind us, and I kept thinking to myself, and I go, "How do they do it? How do they, move the boats perfectly?" Because as a kid, you don't have a concept of like how
Yeah.
engineering and all these things. You know what I mean? I was just a kid,
Yeah.
and I kept thinking,
How
I was
do they
like,
drive the boat? so
"Man, are
good?
these guys good? They're not even looking when they're
Yeah.
turning and
I mean, you want to talk about actual good
Yeah.
skippers are when you take the boat taxi, they're actually really
Oh yeah,
good.
no, for real.
Because they're
Yeah.
quick and like the maneuvering is actually
Yeah.
insane. They're actually driving the boat
A1.
in the lagoon. Yeah, it's funny.
Funny enough, the only time I've ever been on the water taxi was when
after
we did the Hard
brunch.
Rock brunch.
Yeah, me too. That was the first time. And we were drunk.
It's nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna happen again
It will.
on
it will happen again.
December
It's the weekend of the 12th.
14th. December 14th.
Oh yeah.
So for your guys' information, December 14th, if you're wondering,
We're doing our
that
big
Sunday
Christmas at
we are
Universal
going.
trip.
We are going to be very tipsy taking the water taxi. So
It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna
absolutely
be great.
I can't wait.
A lot of great content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
What
being
would-
said,
what would you go see if you
dude,
were?
honestly, if I could hop in a DeLorean, I'd have to say I'd want to see.
You could also see Back to the Future.
Correct. I want to see Back to the Future. I'd want to go on the Back to the Future ride. I'd want to go on. I'm not sure, but it would be pretty cool to see Confrontation. The problem is they had so many technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people will
especially
get
towards its
stuck
end.
up there at the top. but it'd be pretty cool to see like the theater.
Smell the banana
and-
breath.
Yeah, exactly.
The actual fire, which would later burn the place down.
Yeah.
In the confrontation incident.
That I'm not too interested about like Earthquake. I feel like
Really, I would have liked to see that one in Twister for sure.
Yeah, Twisters. I would.
Obviously, I would see the Ghostbusters Spooktacular. No, hands down.
Yeah.
To experience it in person.
I'd love to go see Beetlejuice's.
Yes, dude.
Graveyard. What's it called? Review.
Graveyard Review. So
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Graveyard Review.
Yeah.
Between that and there were two shows. You know where Fear Factor is? Where
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah,
What they used for
was,
Nitro, everything for HHN. There were two shows there. Before it was Fear Factor, it was the Wild West show. And they had an entire Wild West set with they were shooting at each other. And
Was that
doing
Ted and
stunts.
Bill?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh,
I don't
Ted and
remember.
Bill
Ted
was-
and Bill,
was,
yeah.
yeah.
Where I think it's where Graveyard Review
Yeah.
was. But yeah, I saw footage recently of the Wild West show, and the crazy thing is, like obviously through HHN, I've been behind all that area in the back lot when they do the other houses that are in the tents, right? So I've seen the entire back portion of Universal.
Yeah.
That's walkable. The video I saw of someone sitting in the crowd for the Wild West show, you can see the set, and then behind that is nothing but green, like unused land
That's
behind Universal.
crazy.
Keep in mind, this was in the 90s. So this is like when it's like nothing is really developed, especially in that area of Orlando.
It was just
It was fresh.
plots of land. Yeah.
Virgin land, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, it's pretty much the concept of what's going on around
Epic Universe.
Epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just plots of land being bought out
Exciting stuff.
that aren't already owned by companies.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think yeah, Back to the Future, Beetlejuice's review, and Confrontation's like iffy.
I would do it just so I can compare it to...
What was in Rip Rocket's place? Nothing, right?
I don't believe there was
was
anything.
just empty.
I think that just the front portion that's close to City Walk was
Right, because it was just Nickelodeon
Studios,
Yeah,
which would
they
then
had it
become the
open.
Blue Man Group, and then would become
Nickelodeon Street.
the empty shell that we have now.
Nickelodeon Street, which is no longer Nickelodeon Street. It's now Minion Way.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're
That's
welcome.
fantastic stuff right there.
Yeah, dude, those rides are just... Imagine being in that time. You know, it's funny, we always do that.
What do
But
you
it's
mean?
good to imagine that. Like, we always say that. Like, imagine being a Victorian child. Imagine when these movies came out. Imagine me...
Yeah, well, here's the thing: is that all the cool stuff is old,
Yeah, pretty much.
But hey, there's gonna be people years from now, decades from now, they're gonna be like, "Man, I wish I could have been in the theater when Black Phone 2 came out." You know what I mean? But you and I were there.
Yeah.
Or people are gonna be
Man,
like,
I wish I
"Man,
could
you
have
got to
rode...
you got to ride Rip Rocket.
Yeah,
I can't believe
exactly.
it." Which is officially
Yeah.
that is a retro Universal ride.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is now in the history books.
It is.
Then you and I got to live in that era of Universal.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a point where Epic is old.
There is going to be.
You know what I mean?
You think they do another park?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the future holds.
Yeah, but I don't know what would they
The sky's
do?
the limit at this
I
point.
mean, yeah, that is true.
When they open the time capsule
What
for
would you do?
Nickelodeon,
What would you do if they did a full... That's going to be crazy.
when they open the capsule, I'm gonna be like, they're gonna be like, "Psst, listen, kid, I'm from the Rip Rocket era. You don't know,
Yeah, dude.
you know nothing
You're
about
gonna-
Universal.
There's going to be some kids doing a podcast.
I'm there in my windbreaker. What am I? Crowds full
A
of
Universal...
casuals.
There's going to be two other guys doing a Universal podcast. They're like, yo, you guys are the OGs. You guys did the podcast. We're like, yeah, dude. Now we're here to see the time capsule, kid.
Yeah,
Take a hike.
yeah. Let me see that GAC, baby.
Let me see,
Let me see that
gag.
Nickelodeon GAC. And the Home Alone VHS.
That is funny.
I think it's time for a segment.
Let's do a segment.
Alrighty.
What do you want to do?
Up to you. Do you want to do the trivia first this time?
Sure, let's do trivia.
Let's get it out of the way so I can embarrass myself early. Embarrass myself.
Let's see.
Let's see how difficult the questions are today.
I gave some leeway. All right, ready?
Yes.
This is UBU trivia. Let's get into it. Question number 1.
Okay, I'm ready.
After I enter the park, I turn right to avoid all crowds and find myself in a very strange land. It's very bright and cheerful, but there are not any straight lines anywhere. Even the trees are crooked. Where am I?
You are in Seuss Landing
There you go.
because there are no straight lines in Seuss Landing, as we know, based on how they engineered that portion of the
these
park.
questions get progressively harder.
I'm well aware.
Perfect. Question number 2.
Ready.
You are 1 for 4.
Okay.
After lunch, I make my way over to Toon Lagoon.
Okay.
I'm riding on a great raft ride, but I got soaked. Which character is the star of this attraction?
You said you were in a raft.
Said it was on a ride.
Dudley Do Right?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You're wrong. It's Popeye.
That could be either one. Why? Because
Exactly.
it's a log, technically?
Yeah. Question number 3. You are 1 for 4.
Okay.
How many feet does Doctor Doom's Fearfall drop?
Oh, not one of these.
They get progressively harder.
Okay. At this point, you know what?
Do you want options?
Sure.
Okay.
Not like it's going to make a difference.
Okay. Here are your 4 options.
I think I have an idea.
Okay. 95 feet, 105 feet, 167, or 150 feet.
I was going to say in the vicinity of like 300 feet in the air. I'm aware now that is a ridiculous estimate, but it feels like it.
Yeah, it's not really.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it is 105 feet in the air.
105 feet.
Yes, wasn't that the second option? I'm gonna say it's 105 feet in the air.
All you had to do was flip the last 2 numbers. It was 150 feet drop.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah. Question number 4. You are 1 for 4. What is the name of the ice cream parlor in Diagon Alley?
Oh, I've been in there. In Diagon Alley, not Hogsmeade.
Yes.
In Diagon Alley. It's not Honeydukes. Honeydukes is the candy store. Oh man, and I've been in there too. Do I have any options for this one?
No, you don't.
Well, it's not Schwab's Pharmacy because that's the one in Hollywood Boulevard. Damn, and it has like the rotating ice cream and everything.
I told you they get progressively.
I'm gonna have to forfeit this one. I do not know the answer.
Okay.
I can't
The
remember.
answer is Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor.
Yeah, that sounds very Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Well, 1 out of 4 ain't
1 out
bad.
of 4.
I've done way worse than that.
I thought you'd at least get 2 for 4. I thought Popeye would have been a fucking breeze.
Technically, they're both raft rides, but I'm not going to argue with the judges.
So, you're 1 for 4.
1 for 4. Let us know how
Wrap
you
up
did.
Trivia. Take a quick break.
Yes.
Get back into it. And we're back. Alrighty.
Yes.
So, what if you could bring back one of the attractions? What would it be? You bring back one of them.
Honestly, so I'm sure the most common answer will be Jaws. But in order to bring back Jaws, I'm assuming if we're bringing back an attraction, that means that we're getting rid of where it originally, what is now holding that area where it originally was, right? So it means that I have to completely X out Diagon Alley, which means I'm getting rid of Gringotts, I'm getting rid of like all the stores, Nocturne Alley, the Leaky Cauldron. A little bit controversial. I really want to, but I can't do that. You know what I mean? I think Diagon Alley offers a little too much to get rid of it, just to bring back Jaws. Because in reality, the Amity area, You know what I mean? The area itself doesn't offer a whole lot. We still have Shea Alcatraz and the shark there that you can pose with, as well as the San Francisco area, which gives off close to that vibe. Not perfectly, but it's close, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I just think Diagon Alley is great. Green Guts is fantastic. I really like it as a ride. It's my second favorite out of any Harry Potter ride I've ridden, including at Epic Universe. It still beats the Ministry of Magic. Um, yeah, I can't do that. Just I mean, don't get me wrong, Jaws was fantastic. I
Mhm.
love Jaws. I would probably ride it all the time if it was back.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I would probably have to bring back. Realistically, two things. I would either bring back the Spooktacular and put it back where it should be,
Okay.
or I would get rid of Minion Blast and bring back Shrek 4D. People love Shrek still till this day, and we're gonna get a new film.
That is true.
I think that's probably the only one that would work really, really well in our time now. Shrek 4D was hilarious. I think it's not only a family ride, but you're also giving to a lot of the nostalgic fans of people of different age groups, because Shrek is over the span of a couple decades. It's not just the early 2000s and that's it. There have been other releases of Shrek films and like holiday releases like Shrek Halloween and Shrek Christmas. You know what I mean? He's a part of the Christmas parade.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Part of the Macy's floats. And yeah, now he has his own land where you can go take pictures with him, which was missed for all the time that it was gone. He has his own section in DreamWorks Land. Yeah, Shrek is part of the legacy of Universal, man. I would bring back Shrek 4D, hands down. Get rid of Minion Blast. I've said people, before. There's no reason for there to be two Minion attractions with the amount of space and real estate that they have in that park. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They make up like 90% of what Illuminated Studios is supposed to be in that area. Sing just has like the one meet and greet that's like shoved off into that alleyway between Transformers and the whole.
Yeah.
It's like come on, bro. And Sing's a good movie. I like Sing. I watched it. I liked it. You know what I mean? I think the mouse is hilarious.
I told you it was pretty good.
It was a good movie. You were right. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
I had some reservations about it, but then I watched it and I was like, for this being a kids movie, it's adorable. It is funny.
Yeah.
They are kind of goofy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like Madagascar funny. Madagascar was really funny.
Madagascar is stupid funny. That was crazy.
I love
That
Madagascar,
was
dude.
ridiculous.
Underrated.
How funny it was. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've only seen Alex the Lion, obviously within like the Christmas parades and the Mega Movie Parade.
That's a Disney film, isn't it?
No, Madagascar is Universal. It's
That's
DreamWorks.
right. It is.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Yeah. Where did I see King Julian that one time?
Islands in the Lost Continent.
Yeah.
He has that area where he comes out and he starts like dancing with people. Yeah, he's like the safari chicks that dance with him.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, during the Christmas parade, he has his own stand,
Yeah.
his own float.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
That's funny.
Madagascar. When he took a
Madagascar's
picture with
really
Alex
good.
the Lion, he does the thing where he like poses
Yeah.
like he does at the zoo. It's fun. I love Madagascar. Same thing with the penguins. The penguins also have
Yeah.
their own portion of the float for the Christmas parade. They do a thing where they're like,
Yeah.
They do the dance.
They just move. I mean, what else are they gonna
and
do, man? They
just,
can
they just
only
wave. They stand there and they wave.
smile and wave, boys.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, dude, Shrek. I'd bring back Shrek. That one's fun. That one's a fun one. You know what I mean? It's not a huge ride. You can put it back in that studio where it was before. And it's funny, dude. It's funny. The queue was fantastic. The pre-show was hilarious,
Yeah.
and everybody knows Shrek. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the new movie coming out, which they had to rewrite because people guessed the plot because they were gonna ruin it.
Mm. Oh yeah.
They were gonna make it super lame. They were gonna make Shrek look lame.
Yeah.
And Shrek is not lame. Shrek is a reasonable man. He is just constantly annoyed by everyone.
Not a man, he's an ogre.
He's an ogre. Well, there is a part where he is a man. Otherwise, we wouldn't have handsome Shrek memes. You know what I mean?
I don't understand that, but okay.
Well, that's
Yeah. Whatever, man.
Shrek has become solidified through memes like SpongeBob has. They're just one and the same. The movies are so ridiculous and funny.
SpongeBob was great though.
So, Shrek is great.
So is SpongeBob.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They're both
SpongeBob, yeah, they were
they're
both
both
great before the
fantastic, and so
memes.
now the reason that they're still relevant and are very pop culture till this day is
Mhm.
because they were kind of immortalized through memes. The Shrek meme, or the you know what I mean, or the frog that's like
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know same thing with
It's a
Sponge.
thong.
Yeah, or the SpongeBob like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But yeah,
dude, that's a part that gets it just gets no love.
what do you think?
The SpongeBob thing.
I
It's
like the
just the
SpongeBob
one
store.
store. That's it. What's it
Yeah,
called again? SpongeBob.
store pants.
SpongeBob Store Pants.
Well, actually, for a long time, so before they had the Mega Movie Parade, they had like the Superstars Parade, which was just a character parade, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the dab meme became super. It's because of what happened at Universal.
Yeah.
Someone yelled at Squidward to do the dab, and the guy in the Squidward
Yeah.
suit
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
like hit
Mm-hmm.
the dab. And then from then on, Squidward became a meme at the park because of the way he would interact with people.
Yeah. Kind of like the Grinch now.
Exactly. He had
Watch
great,
up, my guy.
yeah.
That's like the new thing.
Watch up, my guy.
Yeah, those are funny. Those videos are actually
No, the
hilarious.
Grinch. Yeah, the
You know, yeah, yeah,
I mean, they had to, the security had to start cracking down on people bringing in produce because of what happened to the Grinch with the onion.
actually, this is for my hot take. I'll bring it up later. I have a really good hot take.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So, anyways, if I had to bring one back,
Yes. You're gonna say Jaws?
no, I would. Technically, I can say this.
Oh, don't waste it.
How is that
I
waste?
know. I know exactly.
How is that
Go
wasting
ahead.
it? How is that wasting it?
Go ahead and say
Put
what you're
some
gonna
respect
say.
on its name. Put some respect on its name.
You're saying this because you're emotional and you're recently heartbroken. That's the only reason you're saying what I know you're gonna say.
Prime.
Say
It
it.
in its prime. You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me it in its prime wasn't amazing.
I've
What?
never been on that ride and it didn't give me a headache.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It's not.
It's
It's a very bumpy ride.
It's gonna be all bumpy, right? It's a journey.
Mind your head.
Mind your head. Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna say
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like prime Rip Ride Rocket, where you had all
The
the
secret playlist. And
yeah,
everything.
no, the secret playlist, all the songs that you could choose.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I want to listen to Kickstart My Heart. Not whatever the hell was playing last time. I don't even know what it was.
The last time I rode Rip Rocket was the worst time I rode Rip Rocket.
I agree, honestly.
It was funny enough that I think the first time I actually rode Rip Rocket was the best time I had riding Rip Rocket because that was well before the announcement of the closure. They still had the secret menu. Obviously I picked Kickstart My Heart because I was just like, well, I'm
Dude, this is the
here.
best.
I'm here. This is what it is. You know what I mean?
That song just works so well with it too.
The drop hits a little bit after the
Yeah.
song really kicks up. But once you're in it, and then it's good
Yeah.
or was good. Because
There's nothing like when you're going up. It's like
Yeah. Funny enough, that drop out of anything in Universal, that drop had like the most stomach pull for me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's very weird. I think it's because it goes down with speed. It's not a drop. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. And Rip Rocket had sections of intensity. There'd be parts where it kind of slows down and then goes back into another drop and starts again.
I gotta see where we're at with the construction. I wonder if when we go, we're gonna start seeing some beams.
Who
go
knows? From my understanding, I think everything is clear right now. They've cleared all the debris and everything. It's just empty.
up. Imagine you're
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rooney.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun.
I want to see what the layout that bleeds into City Walk is going to look like of the new
yeah,
attraction.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder what that warehouse, how they're gonna paint it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whether they're just gonna do like the normal like maroon and beige.
You think they're going to repaint it from the green base that all the pillars are painted?
The pillars aren't green, dude. Where are you getting that from? That's old. That's from the walls for that's remember in Epic that's blocking up. There's
Yes.
no green pillars at
So what's the color of the actual pillars and suspension? Isn't it like a
like,
solid black?
yeah,
Like
like
Hagrid's
gunmetal
used to be?
gray type of.
Oh.
Right now they're doing the foundations for the warehouse where it's going to be the maintenance
They're pouring the
warehouse for the
cement and
ride.
stuff.
Yeah, and it's just like those metal supports for the building, for the actual warehouse. So it's like it's just not going to show you anything,
Interesting.
until the tracks get there, which we haven't seen at all.
I don't think we're gonna see them until the new year.
I don't think we're going to see them till they're right about to just start building it.
Do you think that's post summer of 2026?
I would think that by this time next year, the ride would already be in rehearsals without people in it, just making sure that
Right,
it's
like when they get
clearing and
Stardust.
stuff. Yeah.
Let it run. Let it run on its own.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, they're still doing that with Fast and Furious in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, they're still putting the rides with the poles, and then the poles are hitting places, so they have to, like, dig it out
Yeah.
and redo it. That's crazy.
No. Yeah.
It also goes to show, like, those poles are high. I think, like, they put on the top of the top of the seat of what would be someone's head 6 feet out,
Yeah.
and then they run the roller coaster through to see what hits. So, I mean, you have that much leeway, about 6 feet. You think my arm's 6 feet? No.
What do you mean?
No.
That you sitting the top of your arm from the floor to the top of your arm would be 6 feet?
Yeah.
I don't know about 6 feet.
You don't think so?
No. No, I don't think so.
I think my arm's as long as my leg? Because then at that point it would be 6 feet.
No, I think your legs are way longer than your arms.
Think so?
Yes. Yes. Get wrecked.
A little bit. A little bit. Not by a lot, though.
No. Definitely not the difference of like a foot or anything like that.
Yeah. That's actually pretty funny, though.
I wonder if it's going to be an original IP or if it's going to be something retro.
I hope
we don't know.
I hope it's an original. I hope it's just like a really like think about it. Rip Rocket came out back in what?
Early 2000s.
No.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, when? I don't remember. 2009, I think.
Maybe before.
No, dude. It came out in 2009.
Maybe like 2006. Something like that.
No.
Let's look it up. The exact date.
I thought it was
We know when it closed.
I thought it was 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look-see here.
And that's why Jimmy Fallon and Kevin Hart went on it. Because it was part of like NBC's new thing.
2009.
See, I was right, 2009.
You said 2010.
I said 2009, and then I said, but I thought it was 2012.
No, August 19th of 2009.
Yeah, 2009, so.
Damn, so it was like... Oh.
Average lifetime for
Yeah,
a
like
roller
around
coaster.
15 and some change.
Yeah. I mean, think
16,
Dueling
17.
Dragons was how old? About the same. Less, actually.
That's true, yeah. Well, I mean, they do the cycle of like 15 years is more or less how long an attraction lasts at Universal.
Where are we at for all our other rides?
What do you mean?
Where are we at for how old's Men in Black?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to
Don't get rid of it.
People are, it's coming up.
What do you mean, the rights?
No, it was not right. It's just the ride's getting old.
It doesn't matter.
It's not ET though.
You can give
it's
it a
not getting
refurb.
funded by somebody else.
Doesn't matter. It's still fun. It's a part of the park.
We need Will Smith. We need Will Smith or
We need old school Will Smith. I don't want this Will Smith.
Tommy Lee Jones to come
Don't
in.
touch this ride at all. There is no bounce back here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, back in the day we used to call it bussing on each other. That's what he said. Man, yeah, you know. It was hard for me to. It was hard to get an angle to bust on him.
Okay.
That's he said that in interview. I swear to God.
It's insane what's going on now compared to what I grew up with.
But I
Absolute
grew up with
insanity.
Independence Day.
Yeah, welcome to Earth. And he punch the alien in the face.
Or iRobot.
I grew up with him in Wild Wild West.
Yeah. Wow.
That was like the first that was the first Western I actually watched as a child, and I was like, oh, I just unlocked a new personality trait.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah. The Fresh Prince.
Yes.
What? All right.
And then obviously Men in Black I watched a million times growing up.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it.
Tommy
If you're
Lee
strong
Jones.
enough.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, man. I don't think they should get rid of Men in Black.
I think Men in Black is just such a
It's
such a fun flowing
it's a
ride.
It is such. It's a standard. It's a standard. If you go to Universal, you have to go to Men in Black. It's the greatest interactive ride we have so far.
Honestly, yeah, I would agree.
You know what I mean? The laser system still is accurate. It still works.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And the thing, it's one of the most re-rideable rides that they have. You know, because you can always go and get a better score. You can always go and get a better score.
Yeah.
There's literally Facebook groups dedicated to people that just go on the ride to see if they can get the 999,9999.
Yeah.
It's I don't think they should get rid of it. I as much as I don't want it to happen, I can see them getting rid of Simpsons. I get it.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Get it. I'm not happy about it.
Okay, if I didn't pick Rip Rocket because it's not technically the retro rides, I would definitely get rid of Simpsons and
bring Back to the Future. I would love to experience that.
I'm not saying that Simpsons is bad, but I just when I go to Universal, it's unless I'm walking in Simpsons Land, it doesn't cross my mind to go on the ride whatsoever.
Right. I think
every other ride, I'm just like, well, besides Jimmy Fallon.
Right.
I think about it. Should I?
Right.
Would I want to go on this? Sure. Yeah. That's other than those two, it never crossed my mind. Even Supercharged. Sometimes I think about it, but mostly I like to go in the queue, and then in the beginning of the ride, you get to see all the cars, which is nice. It's the only thing I'd go.
I get that.
I'd kind of just be on my phone while the terrible screens are going on, and then wait till the end.
That is a wild.
A little splash of water.
I don't even know how that's pertinent to the story, but somehow that's an aspect of the ride.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how that fits into anything. Why is Vin Diesel the same size as a helicopter? I couldn't tell you.
All right. Well, that being said,
time for the next segment.
Let's do it.
Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, on to the classic UBU Fact or Fiction.
Do you have the other segment?
Yes.
The one of the movie things?
No, not for this episode. For this episode, I'm introducing another new segment.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, UBU Fact or Fiction, where I rattle off a couple of facts that may or may not be true to Nico, and it's up to him to guess as to whether they are true or not.
All right, let's do it. How
Number
many questions
one.
do you have?
I have a couple. So this is Fact or Fiction Retro Universal Edition. These are all about defunct attractions at Universal. Okay. The Back to the Future ride had a hidden cameo for Woody Woodpecker inside Doc Brown's Institute of the Future Technology. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
This is a fact. A small Woody Woodpecker image was included as a nod to Universal's mascot at the time.
Yeah.
Next one. In Disaster, they featured a cameo of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson years before he joined the Fast and Furious franchise in one of the promo fake movie trailers for the ride.
That was a long description. I'm going to say fiction.
This is true. True. So he appeared in a fake trailer that they had in the pre-show called Mother Nature. He was one of the actors in them. Yeah, for the Attractions pre-show for Earthquake. Isn't that funny? The irony.
What was the one from Tropic Thunder?
Oh, there were a couple. Were you talking about Farties?
No.
Satan's Alley.
The one, no, with
Scorcher.
Ben Stiller.
Scorcher. The one where he's the guy. He has like a. I don't even know how to describe it. He was like. Simple Jack. You, mama, make me happy.
All right, next.
Okay. Number 3. In Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast, they had a banned scene featuring Ren and Stimpy that was removed after test audiences said they did not like that part of the ride.
False.
This is false. There was never any portion of the ride that had Ren and Stimpy, even during pre-production of the creation of the ride.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4. Fear Factor Live once had a nightmare adults-only version with scarier stunts.
False.
This is false. They always had the same show throughout the entirety running of Fear Factor Live. Number 5.
Okay.
In the Ghostbusters Spooktacular show, it was originally planned to be a high-tech dark ride with proton pack laser battles.
True.
This is true.
It's just technology back then.
100%. If you had watched our Ghostbusters episode, I went into a deep dive as to what they initially wanted the attraction to be when the rights were held by Six Flags before Universal won the bid for them. For Columbia Pictures.
Dude, back then you couldn't come up with something like that.
Believe it or not, so they actually let go of the rights because they could not fund it for how advanced that technology was. And then Universal was like, hold my beer.
Yeah, but they didn't do that. You didn't have
no,
a proton
they did
pack
something
to fight
slightly
back
different,
with.
but
I mean, I don't think you could do that to this day.
No, you could. I think the first attraction to have a laser, quote unquote, functioning laser battle was the Buzz Lightyear ride and Magic Kingdom.
Laser though, you're shooting like cause it'd be the same as
the
Men in
concept,
Black.
the conceptual, the drawings for it was going to be the laser stuff that we see now, like in Men in Black, but instead it's proton packs that are shooting the lasers.
Yeah, but
you just don't get the stream.
I would love to see a stream if they did that legit.
No, I mean, yeah, but how do you? We'll see. We'll see what the future.
Kind of like if they put like the plasma probes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then they have the transmitter. It'll connect, but and if someone touches it, you get shocked.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like a hard shock. But you could be warned.
You're opening up the door for lawsuits, dude. Haven't we suffered enough?
It's okay. It's open now.
It wasn't the ride's fault. Anyways. But yeah. So that was our UBU Fact or Fiction. Let us know how many you got right in the comments.
Alrighty.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm with you right there. Back to the Future was going to be one of the ones that I said I was going to bring back.
I feel like it'd be the coolest one.
No, it is super cool. However, I do want to leave the door open. I want it to happen so bad. Please make the DeLorean ride. That's a roller coaster.
Yeah, but it's like you're racing
technology
through time, you know?
Well, the DeLorean
you can already race
too.
through New York. With Jimmy Fallon.
You were hilarious.
Dude, what if we're like one of the select few that hate Jimmy Fallon?
Well,
and actually everybody else actually really loves the ride.
I don't think so. I've not from what I've seen.
No, 100%. The ride's dead.
I want to meet the people. Funny enough, you know what our parents keep saying to us, because they're going on a trip to Universal to go celebrate Christmas there before we go, and my dad keeps saying, "Dude, I cannot wait to go on the Jimmy Fallon ride. I've heard you talk about it so many times. I need to see how bad it is for myself." And I kept telling him, I was like, I mean, ultimately, it's on you, man. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? It's gonna be weird. It's getting weird.
It's getting weird.
It's gonna be weird. Great air conditioning though.
Yeah, that's true.
For me, you know what? The ride is not as bad as the pre-show. The pre-show is like, have you ever seen like a high school play?
Yeah.
It's that kind of energy. It's very uncomfortable. The silence in the room, you can hear it. No one's laughing. You can hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
It's awkward in there. You know it's bad when the employees don't make eye contact.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great air conditioning though. And I think I've seen the Panda before, and I'm just like, oh god.
Another thing I would bring back would be the Raptor encounter.
Well, you mean the Triceratops encounter?
Well, the raptor encounter, they don't have it anymore.
They do have the raptor encounter.
No, you don't. They
Yes, you
took
do.
it away.
No, they didn't.
Yes. They don't do that anymore.
What are you talking about? I did it a year ago.
Yeah, and they got rid of it.
There's no
You
way.
didn't do it a year ago. You did it almost 2 years ago. And literally a couple months after you went and did it, they closed it. Yes.
No, dude. It was still there the last time I went to Universal.
No, it's not there. It's there, but it's not there. They don't do it anymore. It's not like that little show where you go to look, but it's not like before you'd go through it and you'd go and they'd have the thing where you could go stand there and talk and take pictures with the thing. Now it's not like that. Now it's like the little show with where the keepers have like the velociraptors. You know what I mean? They're holding it and they're controlling it.
I have to look into that. I haven't heard any news about them closing the raptor encounter.
But
the
Triceratops encounter would be cool too.
Yeah, and that one. The thing is that's where Kong is now.
Have you ever been on the Pterodon flyers?
No, and there's a reason I haven't. To go on Pterodon flyers, you have to be with a child.
Well,
they will not let adults only go on the ride. You must be with a child.
Really?
Yeah, so if anyone wants to let me borrow their kid, just so I can go on Pterodon flyers
Rent
once.
a kid.
Yeah. Well, that's called human trafficking.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's not do that.
No.
Yeah. It's like a... Can you imagine
No.
developing an app where you can just borrow people's kids to go on specific rides? They can go to Legoland.
Right, well, that's, yeah.
Boy, is that a huge legal issue waiting to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. No, I've been in Camp Jurassic. I've gone in there into the caves and seen the geysers that are hidden and everything. But no, Pterodon flyers, you can't go unless you're with a kid. You know?
That's crazy.
It's just it's just a rail that
I just heard that you can see like the whole park like perfectly.
No, I mean at that point you could do Trolley in the Sky and get a fantastic view. Which, by the way, underrated. No one ever talks about Trolley. Trolley in the Sky is a vibe. It is a very old school Islands of Adventure vibe. You get a beautiful scenic route that looks over the lagoon at all of Islands of Adventure. I never see anyone talk about it. Globeheads know about it. Like, you want to stop and like just relax for a second, you go and Trolley in the Sky. And depending on whether or not you have the express, each side you get a different version.
Yeah. Also the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, the Cat in the Hat is fantastic because it's terrible.
Yeah.
It is as Cat in the Hat as it can get.
Terrible. It's just you're
It's
going
very
through a
old.
comic book.
It's not a comic book. It's like a kid's book.
A kid's book, sure.
But it's so dated and so old that now it's fantastic. It is
it's
a
just
fever
funny.
dream in there.
when they're running through and
Yeah,
yeah.
It's dude.
It's just funny.
I love the Cat in the Hat. I think the last time I went on the Cat in the Hat, I got stuck.
Yeah, it's old, man.
No complaints here.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I ride the Cat in the Hat every once in a while.
You know which one we've never been on? Storms. What is it called?
Oh, Storm Chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't
That
been
one.
on
Okay, that one. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's basically the Teacup ride,
No,
but at Universal.
I heard it's, dude. I was talking to Mark,
Yes.
and Mark was like, "What is that like?" I'm like, "It's like I'm thinking it's like the teacups
Yeah.
at Disney," and the guy behind us, he goes, "No, it's not." He's like, "I've been on both. That thing's not a joke." He's like,
Really?
"That thing really moves."
Really?
And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "The teacups, you spin around, you might get a little wheezy. That thing flings you around." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, it's not a joke. This isn't Disney like that." And I was like, okay.
You know what? I think we're gonna go have to see.
I think we have to go try. I say we go hit that and then Superhero Cafe because we never really been inside.
And we're gonna do it in that order for
Yeah.
reasons of safety.
Exactly. not.
I've never, believe it or not, I've never
Right.
been in the Superhero Cafe. I wonder if we need reservations though. Well, you have the Heroes Cafe and Captain America Cafe.
No. Superhero Cafe.
Oh, right. I'm thinking the one next to the arcade is the one where they have the meet and greet that you have to pay for. That's
Yeah,
separate from
no,
Captain
no.
America Cafe.
Yeah.
No, Captain America Cafe is at the end before the slush,
Yes.
where Wolverine usually stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get that lemonade slushy.
We got to take a lot of pictures when we go do our Christmas trip.
Yeah. Not for sure. It's gonna be nice and chilly, hopefully.
I'm hoping.
Nothing like going on those rides and get
Oh
that
yeah.
cold gusts of air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll finally go try the lemon slush, layered. How you told me.
You know. Alrighty, well, let's get into the final segment before we wrap up this episode. UBU hot takes. I'll let you go
Yes.
first.
Okay. So, my hot take is the following. I understand, that certain things should be placed in order to maintain a certain level of popularity in the parks.
Mm.
I get that. I completely understand. However, I think that there's a lot of value in maintaining some sort of legacy and understanding that each park does its own thing very specifically and very well. I do not think anything new should be added to Universal Studios as far as IP. That is like modern like pop culture. Universal Studios, the park itself, not the entire resort, just the park Universal Studios, should remain as a retro type park, a place where you can ride the movies. There is nothing new that should be placed there IP wise that is modern or contemporary. It should all be sort of keeping life into established IPs, keeping it retro, you know what I mean? And maintaining that vibe of what Universal Studios was intended to be. It's all about movies and shows. It's the only park that does it really, really well.
Mm.
Universal Studios should remain that, what it was intended to be in the 90s. A place where movies and shows, you can see how they're made. We should have our own version of the Hollywood Tram Tour.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair that Hollywood has that. I understand Hollywood came first. I get that.
Mm.
But there is so much that's been established here. I think we have our own history to tell when it comes to Universal.
Mm-hmm.
They should have their own tour where, I understand in the VIP tours, you can do the VIP tours or the holiday tours. They go in depth and show you, behind the scenes and the back lots. I get that.
Yeah.
But there should be an official one that is daytime. Everyone is able to go on and go delve into the history of Universal Studios Orlando. Keep Universal retro. Don't add new stuff to it.
Yeah.
Do that at Epic. You know what I mean? I don't want a freaking
Islands,
Wicked
yeah.
ride at Universal Studios. It has no place there. I don't want anything new. Okay? I already thought that the whole thing, with Viacom buying Universal and everything, and Paramount and parent company this and parent company that, putting the Jimmy Fallon ride, I mean, I just don't get it. That's insanity. That's like management, changing the lounge at your job just so they can, be like, okay, yeah, there's new people in charge. It's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay? Universal is where you can ride the movies. That is what it has been. That is what it should be forever.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with Epic. With Epic's, universe. New stuff, absolutely. Fantastic. Love it. Nintendo coming into the Universal family. All for it. Same thing. We now did, Isle of Berk, Universal Monsters, a great legacy piece. We expanded on Harry Potter with Paris and Fantastic Beasts, which are new films, technically.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. That all makes sense to me. Yeah, whatever they are expanding, new stuff, I get it. Islands, some of the licenses are going to be up. We got to do something with the Lost Continent. Are you going to do Zelda? Who knows? The superhero comic book license is going to end at some point. Who knows if Disney buys them out so that they're forced to do something new with it? I get that. Universal Studios should remain untouched with new stuff. It should really maintain and immortalize all the great history it has and be the one place you can go to enjoy the things you love from the past.
Yeah.
That's my piece. No Hollywood drift.
We'll see. Who knows?
Keep it old school.
I guess.
It has worked every time they implemented it.
Sure.
Mega Movie Parade is a hit.
Yeah, but
People
it's
are gonna love the
different.
Beetlejuice show coming back with the Ghostbusters.
All right.
It's gonna be great.
My hot take
Yes.
is that nothing pisses me off more than seeing fat Grinches
What?
when they get an actor
Yes.
who's actually fat. Fat as fuck. Okay? To the point where he doesn't look like the Grinch. He looks like a fat guy dressed up as the Grinch. The Grinch doesn't have, and like it's like when they talk, it's like you can tell that it's a big motherfucker under there because his tongue is tripping over his fat cheeks. You know what I mean?
I
I've
was
seen
not
so
aware
many
this
videos.
enraged you so much.
I've seen so many Grinch. Yeah, but there's like the ones like Jim Carrey was not a big guy when he did the film. The Grinch has a gut that's
Right.
fake.
Right.
Most of those people wear the fake gut.
Right.
But now you have a Grinch who's has the big gut and then an extra fucking mass to the side, and then his cheeks are like this. It looks like the Grinch got stung by like 50 bees and he's swollen in the face.
Wow.
The makeup because the makeup's supposed to fit a
Where
certain
are you
way.
finding these Grinches, bro? All
And
the videos
he's
I
like
see
they're
are
like this, and then it just the makeup it looks terrible, and they sound terrible too, because you can see that their cheeks are so fat. So when they talk, it's like you can tell that this is not a normal sized person wearing a Grinch
You
outfit.
think they should typecast?
Yes.
I understand where you're coming from. I don't know. I don't know exactly what videos you've seen online or anything.
I'll show you later.
I haven't every single Grinch that I've come across in person has been head to toe legit.
Yeah,
That's just my experience.
But I've
though.
seen some, and it's just like, dude, what
maybe
the
there's
hell?
some stuff I haven't seen. I don't know. Maybe you're who knows? Maybe this is stuff that's coming out of Universal Hollywood. Every Grinch that I have seen in person, all the videos from Orlando specifically, I've seen, they're perfect. They're perfect.
Yeah.
And I would make the argument that the actors they get do the voice correctly.
Yeah, they do it all. Well, no.
You know what I mean?
So
There's a lot of ad-libbing that comes with that job.
the guys that I'm speaking about is like they kind of sound like the Grinch, but like it's like, dude, like you can hear like the cholesterol in their throat.
This is a bit of a very overly specific gripe, I think. Or not
No.
gripe, but a bit of a rant.
I guess it's a hot take, dude. It's just like it doesn't look good because the Grinch is supposed to look a certain way, and when you find somebody who's not extreme. I'm not talking about that they're a little overweight, that they're a little chubby. I'm talking about like the dude under this suit is like, you can tell he's maybe like an average sized man, 5'7", 5'8",
Right.
and he's weighing in at like 300 pounds.
Like I said, man, I have
You know what
not,
I mean?
I have not personally seen
And then
that.
so their face is already like puffed up.
So
And then on top of that, you're putting the makeup on top of it. These layers of latex. It looks like like I don't know, like he's having an allergic reaction to like peanuts or something.
I think that I understand where you're coming from in the sense
It
of
ruins the image.
I think that it's important for when casting for a part, we remain authentic to the original source material.
100%.
I don't have as much
Like
of
Hooters.
a passion about. I don't have as much of a passion as I would say you have for the specific, very
No, it's
niche
not-
subject.
But like the
but I
Grinch is so good,
understand-
and like these 1-2 characters, it's like there's no way there's a lack of actors. Here, dude, remember
Well, we
when
don't
were-
know. It's dude. How do you find someone that can improvise so well, can do the voice perfectly, has the correct mannerisms, and is able to withstand the conditions of being in SFX makeup for hours on end? Not a lot of people can fill that role. And you have to filter through the people that are the best.
Dude, they had
What if you
7
only had-
Grinches
what if
when
you-
we went.
Okay, imagine how many people auditioned. What if you had like 300 people and only 7 of those guys out of the 300 people during whatever casting window you opened up, they're the only ones that could, withstand and perform and execute as close as we can get to the original source material. It's a very difficult job.
Whatever, man.
The one thing I
That's
hate,
the hot take, dude.
I
There's
hate
no
when
need.
people try to be funny with the Grinch. You're not funny. The Grinch
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah.
Just go, take your picture. Don't bother him. Don't be annoying. You know, don't try to be. That's the thing, bro. There's nothing more annoying than people that think they're hilarious.
Yeah.
At the park. Okay?
It's like when people go to a comedy show and they try to
Like
they start heckling.
Yeah, you're like bro,
no, dude.
I didn't pay to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm here to see the Grinch.
Yeah.
Okay? Shove the onion up your ass. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not funny. You're not even original.
Yeah.
If I hear a single person go, "What's up, my guy?" I'm punching them in the throat in front of the Grinch.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
It's ridiculous. That's the stuff. That's like wearing Mickey ears at Universal. Not to be that guy.
Yeah,
Not to be that guy. But you know what? Like bro. Read the room. What are you doing here?
Or like when people wear like the Mickey Mouse bomber jackets.
Yeah, like okay, I understand. Like okay, this is my lounge fly backpack. I just like Disney also. You know, you're okay. That's fine because it's just a backpack. It just happens to be Disney themed. But wearing the ears is a choice. You're trying to make a statement, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, buddy,
yeah.
but you're in the wrong fucking town to do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That is definitely read the room type of scenario.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Animal Kingdom and bitch about the fact that they don't have butterbeer. Okay, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. Okay,
well,
we don't do that here. Okay,
I
don't go to your side.
All right. We
of the
talked
lake
about
Kissimmee.
we just went into a bunch of keep your side. Keep yourself on that side of the lake.
Yeah.
Anyways, we went into a couple of hot takes right there.
With that, let's close out with my last segment.
All right, let's do it.
So this is a new segment we're introducing called Universal This or That. I'll just rattle off a couple things, and Nico tells me which one he prefers. We'll see which one comes out on top.
Let's do it.
And this is also a retro Universal edition of this segment.
All right.
Okay. So, Nickelodeon Studios or Confrontation?
Nickelodeon Studios.
Okay. Nickelodeon Studios or the Ghostbusters Spooktacular?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters or the Beetlejuice Rock and Roll Graveyard Review?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters or the Jaws ride?
Jaws.
Jaws or Fear Factor Live?
Jaws.
Jaws or the Dueling Dragons?
Jaws because you have Stardust.
Jaws or E.T.?
Fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you. E.T.
E.T. or Shrek 4D?
E.T.
E.T. or Rip Ride Rocket?
Fuck. Alright, this is a good one. Oh man. No.
You have to pick one.
Rip Rocket.
What? Damn. Okay, Rip Rocket or Terminator 2 in 3D?
Rip Rocket.
Rip Rocket or the Jimmy Neutron Nicktoon Blast?
Rip Rocket.
Rip Rocket or Twister?
Rip Rocket.
Rip Rocket or the Back to the Future ride?
Rip Rocket.
Rip Rocket wins the list on this one. Wow. I honest to God, I did not think, wow, now E.T. is going to lose his home planet because of you.
Yeah, I bet.
Dick.
I bet.
Me and Steven look down upon you.
Yeah. Curse of Robbie upon me.
Yeah, curse of Robbie upon you.
That being said,
Your soul is mine.
That's going to wrap up this episode. Our personal ads are at the corner of the screen. TikTok and Instagram for this page, Universal Bros Unplugged. Emails right up there as well. Feel free to hit us up for any business inquiries or collabs. And just like that, catch you guys in the next episode.
See you guys.
Peace.